Back again with new reaction, this time with My Hero Academia Season 2 Episode 21. After this episode, only 4 more left of this season, I think, anyway. Let me see. Yeah, 25 episodes of this season. Okay! Last episode was a fucking amazing episode, I've got to say, and I don't know, a lot of the reason was because of the internships going on the past few weeks, several weeks even. I suppose I just missed the class of 1A being together. Like, I missed seeing their interactions with each other. Not to mention we haven't seen most of them for quite a while now because the internships never cut to them whatsoever, so it's been a while since we've seen a lot of characters. We cut to Mineta once, but that was it, and I honestly don't know what Mineta's game is, really, with his antics last episode. We didn't see Sero, we didn't see Mina, we didn't see Aoyama, we never saw Tokoyami. There's a lot of people we never saw. I think the only people we did see were the likes of Midoriya, Todoroki, Ida, Uraraka, Bakugo, Sue, and Kirishima, and Yaoyorozu. And we took one cut to Mineta, so yeah, 9 out of the 20. There's 11 people we didn't see during those internships. So I suppose I just missed a lot of them. But yeah, everyone was back to school last week, and I loved Midoriya got to show off what he's learned. Now no one is gonna fuck with him, besides probably Bakugo, but Bakugo's always going to fuck with him. Even All Might was impressed by what he was doing. Which, speaking of All Might, I suppose maybe deep down I knew that All Might wasn't going to stay here forever on this show, but yeah, last episode was the one that I really felt it coming. Not to mention the origin of One for All as well, derived from All for One, and then the backstory of All for One and the origin of One for All. Oh yes, it was beautiful. We also got a little glimpse at One for All for One as well, even. So yeah, he's moulding Shigaraki to be the next him, just like All Might is making Midoriya the next symbol of peace. Yeah, that parallels Shigaraki and Midoriya very well. We're heading into the final stage of this season now, and Aizawa said that everyone's going to be camping in the woods. So is that going to be season 3, or is that going to be the end of this season? Summer breaks come around quite fast. I don't know when they start their school year in Japan. In the UK, we start our school years in September, and then as you can imagine, summer break is quite a while away from September, so everyone has to pass their exams if they want to go on to this camping trip with each other. I'm hoping everyone passes, although I imagine Bakugo might not want to pass. I don't think Bakugo's up for socialising with everyone. I think it'd be good to get everyone out camping in the woods. I think they need to spend some social time together rather than just in the class. So yeah, I'm very excited for what this episode could hold, because the last episode left me hyped. So, no more chit-chat. We are going to be going into Season 2, Episode 21 of My Hero Academia, starting now!
She's the rookie hero who debuted just this year. It's Mount Lady. And she's a pro who's currently teaching at UA High School. The incomparable Midnight. When you first debuted, your revealing outfit caused quite a stir.
For someone of your age, you can act like the blushing ingenue all you want, but you're not that young yourself, you know. What the hell? Thank you. If someone ranked in the top 10, I'm not that concerned.
What? You were 9th in the midterms?
Oh man, and here I thought you were one of us.
Don't you know weirdo little creeps like you are only likable if they're kind of stupid? Who's going to love you now?
Everyone, trust me.
Oshido, Kaminari.
Hey, don't worry about it, you two. I can catch you up to speed on the important topics.
Of course, Yaoyorozu's
You're
first.
the best, Yao Japanese is killing me. Is there room for one more?
This is wonderful. Yes, let's do it.
All right.
I must call Mother and have her prepare the Great Hall for us to set up. It'll be the perfect spot.
Great Hall.
Great Hall?
I'll make it my personal duty to push you forward.
Is she humble bragging, or does she not even realize what
This might be the most screen time Yaya Rose has ever had.
say that I didn't even care. Sounds like I should be studying with her. You think I don't know enough? Maybe I should beat the lessons into your skull. I'm counting on it. Shape.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. Your head's so big that it's hard to miss. You're from Class 1B. Monoma, right? What kind of horrible villains will you bring down upon us? What demon?
Yeah, bye Kendo. Kendo's got him.
It's not funny, Monoma. You heard what happened to Ida.
Has he got wine?
Kendo.
I apologize for him. I'm pretty sure there's a hole where his heart should be.
I think he's out. That class full of idiots.
They're not the idiots.
She's like that class's big sister, huh? Why are you morons so excited? Hey, who are you calling a moron? Shut up! You need to learn how to control your quirk. You got it? Hey, Deku. I won't have another half-assed win like the festival. We'll be getting individual scores in the upcoming finals. New rankings. So we'll all know exactly where we're standing. I'll show you how much better I am. And Todoroki,
Uh-oh.
I'll kill you too.
Good luck. He's using the flames now. Good luck.
I knew her family had cash, but I didn't know she was this rich.
Jesus!
I've been waiting for you, everyone. Please, come in.
God damn! Written exam day 1? Okay. Already.
Alright,
Two.
put your pencils down.
Day 3!
Last person in each row, bring the answer sheets to me.
Thanks so much for all your help.
I didn't leave anything blank at least.
Oh.
Now then, let's begin the last test.
Why are all the teachers here?
They're
I
fighting
expect
them.
many of you have gathered information and believe you have some idea of what you'll be faced with today. We're fighting those big old metal robots!
Fireworks, s'mores, here we come.
Actually, this year's tests will be completely different for various reasons. Principal Nezu! You students will be working together in pairs, and your opponents will be one of our esteemed UA teachers. Isn't that fabulous?
We're fighting the teachers?
Yaoyorozu and Todoroki are a team.
Badass.
Me. Then we have
Oh,
Midori
no.
paired with Bakugo. Their opponent is...
I knew it!
I am here to fight!
I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it.
We need to change the practical exam to reflect the current times. How do we ensure the students aren't put in life-threatening situations? The answer is simple. We must push them. We make sure that they're as strong as possible.
Okay.
Todoroki. He's doing quite well, generally speaking, but relies too much on brute force.
Yeah.
And Yaoyorozu is an all-arounder, but lacks the ability to make spur-of-the-moment decisions and apply them. Therefore, I'll erase their quirks and take advantage of their weaknesses.
Okay. Right. Ah! Okay. Well, the principal. Midnight. Mineta with Midnight. That's a bad one.
You're up against people way better than you!
Better? Really? Wait, aren't you just the announcer?
Hey, watch your mouth, girl! Have some respect!
Got to figure out a way to destroy Miss Midnight's costume.
You are such a little scumbag.
Yeah.
Mr. Cementos can't move around very fast. Let's break through.
But he's damn powerful in a fucking city.
Oh yeah! Rikido Sato, his quirk, Sugar Rush. For every 10 grams of sugar, he's 5 times as strong for 3 minutes. This is it, Sato! Let's go!
They're gonna get clapped. Look at those two as a team. Oh.
Tired, so sleepy. Now's not the time! Slow down. I'm running out of steam.
Oh, damn. It's over.
Both weak when it comes to long-term battles. Looks like this exam is going to be a lot harder than I thought it would be.
It should be.
That
You're fighting a pro.
against the #1 hero.
The pro.
Go!
Okay.
You didn't understand. We teachers are trying to crush you with everything we've got. No holding back.
This guy's insane.
Steel your nerves and show me your resolve.
Oh! I was hoping there'd be an end credit scene just so I could watch more. Because I desperately want more. I love this show so much. Okay. We started out with Midnight and Mount Lady. Jesus Christ, who thought putting those two in a room together is a good idea? Obviously, Mineta. I don't know. I would have thought Mineta would have hated Mount Lady after his internship. Mount Lady coming at midnight about her age. Okay. Oh. But yeah, we're on our way. Well, we were on our way to the exams, and everyone was relying on Miss Momo Know-It-All. According to the midterm, she's the most intelligent, which she probably is, to be fair. She is probably the most intelligent. Where did Mineta's score come from? How the hell is he in the top 10? Kaminari said it, like, people only like you. People only like little creeps like you if you're dumb. So who's gonna like you now? And Mineta's obviously so sure of himself. Which we only like Mineta because he constantly fails at what he's planning to do. Like when he's planning to when he's doing his perverted things, we like it because he fails. If he succeeds, then not so much. Apparently Yairozu's rich as well. She lives in a fucking mansion. I think this is probably the most screen time that Yairozu's ever had in a single episode. Although I can picture that might change in the coming episodes because she's paired with Todoroki, one of our main characters. But yeah, I was happy to see more screen time for Yairozu. Why not? Like, I've said it before, I feel like she's an insanely powerful person, but doesn't get the most screen time. So it's good to see that changing. Not to mention, she for the last several episodes she's been featured in the intro, whereas other students haven't. So I thought she might have a more prominent role in this arc. So good on her. Everyone's speculating about what's going to be coming in the exam, the practical exam. Did Kendo give them a heads up? Like, obviously after the creeping from Monoma, Kendo had to slap him about a bit, but yeah, was she giving them a heads up, trying to help them? Or did they... Or did she try and duke them because she knew what might happen? I'm betting on she actually tried giving them a heads up because she's not shown any devious sides so far. She's shown herself to be pretty honourable so far. And then it also showed the teachers coming up with the idea of we have to change things this year. So she was probably trying to give them a heads up to help them, but no one, obviously no one else knew that they were going to change it. So at least she's got honour and integrity, so that's good. It's good to see one person from 1B has that. They weren't fighting robots, they were fighting the fucking pro teachers. This is going to end pretty badly. I mean, one of them already has. Yeah, fighting their mentors in pairs as well. And some of the pairs had me... I don't even know how to describe it. Some of the pairs and some of the group... Well, some of the pairs going against the teachers. Why is it a good idea to put Mineta against Midnight? This is the worst idea ever. Oh, by the way, speaking of Midnight's costume in the beginning, hello! That's all we're going to say about that. Who were the pairs again? Let's go back. Kirishima and Sato against Cementos. We got our first glimpse at Sato's powers this episode. The sugar rush thing, which is apparently mad. He get every 10 grams of sugar he eats, he gets 5 times more stronger. Yikes! That goes very well with Kirishima's powers, sort of. I mean, I thought it would have, but then again, they were up against someone who could control cement in a city environment. So yeah, this wasn't going to end well. But he exploited their weakness. They run out of steam quite fast, those two. So yeah, that was Kirishima's problem in the sports festival, wasn't it? He ran out of steam against Bakugo. That match was a fail. I hope they haven't failed the exam and they can't go on to the... Oh, that doesn't mean they failed the exam and they can't go to the thingy, to the camping trip. Oh, I can't believe I forgot. We completely skipped over the written exam, which I suppose is fine. I mean, Yairozu helped most of them out with that. A three-day written exam. Fuck that. I would never go for that. Sue and Tokoyami versus that guy in the trench coat. I don't know his name. You're probably going to tell me his name in the comments or something, but because of early access on Patreon, by the time this comes out on YouTube, I'll already know his name. So put it in the comments anyway. I'd love to. I want to see you interact with me. Sue and Tokoyami versus the guy who can apparently clone himself. He's got no arms either, so maybe that's an advantage, but I doubt it, considering he's a pro hero. Tokoyami's weakness is very clear. It's the sunlight. And probably Froppy, Sue's powers, her limits is try to turn the heat a bit around, go around fire. That's a weakness for Sue. So we'll have to see how this goes. Ojiro and Ida against that guy. Never seen him before, don't know who the hell he is, but Ida and Ojiro, two pretty strategic guys, I think. Be interested to see how those two work together. Yairozu and Todoroki against Aizawa. That's a match to see. Aizawa explained their weaknesses as well when they were making the decisions. Todoroki relies on brute force, and Yairozu is very intelligent, but she can't make spur of the moment decisions. So those two are quite compatible with each other. He's very strong, she's very smart. So, but against Aizawa, who can erase your powers, then Todoroki's pretty much useless, isn't he? But that's where Yairozu comes in. So these two are going to have to work as a team properly if they want to win. Uraraka and Aoyama versus 13. Uraraka's going up against her idol. I don't know how those two are going to work as a team, because he's very much all about himself. Kaminari and Ashido versus the principal. I'm more interested in what the fuck the principal's going to do in that match. What the hell is he going to do? We don't even know his powers. I just thought his quirk was how he looked. That was about it. I don't know anything else. I suppose no one did at this point though, unless they've read the mangas. Koda and Jiro against Present Mike. We know what Present Mike can do, even though probably Jiro doesn't. He's just the presenter in her eyes. But yeah. Come to think of it, Present Mike and Jiro's powers are actually quite similar with the sonic blasts. How does Koda fit into that though? Please give us something on Koda. All I know right now about him is that he doesn't speak and he likes animals. That's all I know about him. So, tell us more. Hagakure and Shoji against Snipe, I know his name is. Ooh, I mean, one of them can be pretty stealthy and the other one not so much. So, I wonder how this turns out. 9th match. Mineta and Zero versus Midnight. I mean, it could be worse. It could be Mineta and Kaminari versus Midnight, but Kaminari's not as over the top as Mineta is. But it still would have been worse if it was him and Mineta. But why the hell? I mean, the teachers probably made the best decision. If they're trying to get the students to lose, if they're trying to push them, then it's probably the best idea to put Mineta against Midnight. It's a bad idea for us to watch, but it's a good idea for them to do practically. And the final match. Midoriya and Bakugo versus All Might. This is Midoriya's ultimate test to see if he can beat All Might. I mean, all of the teachers are weighed down with those wristbands, but still. But the true test here is able to work with Bakugo. I would love to see them work as an incredible team together. That'll be the best thing ever. I'm just anxious about how it's going to happen. I mean, this show has no qualms about Midoriya losing, so that could still be the thing here. They could easily lose against All Might, which would be a good showing for All Might, and it wouldn't really hurt Bakugo and Midoriya much because we know those two don't get along. Bakugo was saying earlier on in the episode, we're going to find out who's better. Well, guess what? You're both going to have to be better in this. If one of you does better than the other, or if one of you does worse than the other, then you're both screwed. This is going to be so much fun, as All Might said. Ooh, I love this. I can't wait till next week. But I've been recording for nearly 45 minutes now, I probably should go. This show is so good. It gets me so hyped up for every episode. Yes. Well, that's all we've got for this week of My Hero Academia. Until next time, we are over and out.